Hello, everyone, and welcome to Minnesota Varsity League's Thursday night stream. We are here for week number 5, folks. My name is Thunder McFadden, and I am joined by Quam. It is Quam the Bomb, and we are here for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, folks. Quam, I am super excited. We've got 2 matchups tonight. Each one is going to feature a player that we've had on the stream and a player that we haven't had on the stream. So very exciting stuff, and we know the records of these players. We're going to have LukeMaster and Luther up first, and then next up is going to be Knight of the Dark and Same. What are your thoughts as we are here again in week number 5 of this SSBU season?
Week number 5, we're kind of moving into it now. We're kind of in the middle of the season. These players are warmed up, probably found a character that they like, at least for this season, and they're going to be ready to go regardless of if they've been on stream or not. I think a lot of these players are hungry, they're comfortable with where they're at, and they're ready to just keep going at it. As you said, in each of our matches tonight, we have a player who's been on stream and a player who hasn't been on stream. I have a feeling that if they've been on stream before, it's going to make them feel a little more comfortable as opposed to someone who maybe hasn't been on stream before, which we've talked about before. But regardless, all of the players on stream tonight are hungry and they're going to want this win.
100%. Yeah, you said it perfectly there. You know, and so first up, okay, between LukeMaster and Luther, both of those players sitting at 2-2 on the season. And then Knight of the Dark taking on Same. Both of those players 3-1 on the season, the way that this particular league works out. There was another comment that you made that I liked very much, which is players have figured out a character for the season, right? Okay. And if you don't play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's a ton of characters. There's a ton of them, right? There's 80 of them. And so you have a ton of different options. There are some that are meta, there are some that are not, all of that. Okay. But as far as picking a character that fits within the season, there are a number of factors, okay? How not only you are personally performing with that character that you like, but how that character fits in within this league. So I would love to hear your take on that, Quam, as a former player within the league and as someone who has been around the league ever since we started doing SSBU. How much of a factor does that play? Who everybody else is playing in the league, knowing how many players are out there, how does that factor in? Tell me that.
I think it actually factors in a pretty big amount. You know, there's something to be said about playing a character that you like playing, but there's also something to be said about playing a character that you know is going to beat a lot of other characters. Pyro and Mithra, for example, at a top level of play, are some of the best characters in the game. So it's pretty likely that a character, or a player rather, who hasn't been maybe doing as well this season is going to want to pick up that character to try to beat out some more characters, win some more matchups, and that can be a pretty important thing too, especially for a player who may not have a great record and wants to get some more wins. Obviously, if you're more comfortable with a character, you might still have them on the side, pick them up when you just want to play a character to have fun with, but picking a character, especially when you're finding a few more losses throughout the season, might be a factor here.
Yeah, you know, and we were talking, listen, and as you play the game, we were talking beforehand about the characters that I've been playing as my wife has been beating me and I've been trying to get some traction and trying to get good at SSBU, right? You know, you no matter how you're playing the game or where you're playing the game, you do find that you move through different characters, okay? And you find different options that you might have. I think that's a very important part of this game, but there is the other side of it too. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. You don't want to just play necessarily random characters all the time, because then you're going to end up practicing some of those, maybe like King K. Rules or some of the other characters that you just don't particularly like or jive with, or ones that you wouldn't necessarily play in competition, right? So there is a fine balance between the two, definitely. Very excited for that. And then again, we said the second matchup of the night, second match of the night is Knight of the Dark versus Same. I got confused, the name and the night. It's night. Here we go, folks. LukeMaster versus Luther, a Sonic versus Mario. Here, Mario, another mobile character. What do you think of this matchup, Quam?
Pretty interesting matchup, especially considering these characters are both mascots of their series, right? This is the epitome of Super Smash Bros. Two big name characters going at it. In terms of the matchup, I'd say it's a fairly even matchup, but you're probably going to see LukeMaster would go for a few more combos with Mario, and Luther just dashing around those combos and finding stray hits. Mario is more of a combo character between the two, I'd say.
Most certainly that fireball coming out, but the Sonic will get around it. The Sonic movement has definitely improved since the last time we saw him on stream. Look, back and forth across the stage. Great stuff out of this Sonic, connecting finally with the Mario and evening up these percentages, both at 61%, 60%. This is huge stuff. Look at that. Oh, the Sonic getting into it. Looks like an up B is going to connect. Or sorry, rather a neutral B. That would be a homing. Good stuff.
Yeah, Luther Games using these moves like these neutral Bs to try to space around LukeMaster a little bit. We see LukeMaster going in with these up airs, these nairs, these quick aerials that Mario has to try to start some of these combos. But Luther Games, probably hearing a lot of, and reviewing his gameplay from last time he was on stream, doing a good job of dashing around, being a little more patient, and using Sonic speed to his advantage.
Most certainly beautiful stuff as these two again fighting for control of the stage. Big grab out of the Sonic there to lay down a little damage on that Mario, but Mario gonna kick Sonic right off the stage. A recovery necessary at this point. The cape comes out. Oh, almost connecting is the Sonic in the middle of the stage. These two playing so evenly. You see it in the percentages. Wow, what a matchup we have here, Quam.
Absolutely.
Ow!
Both these players just trying to get this final kill. Luther Games finds it with that quick F smash from Sonic. Now gonna have to hold on to the stock in order to make the most out of it. Gonna have to use Sonic's speed to try to dash around Luke a little more and just find those stray hits where he can.
Most certainly, and finding them, he is in and out of shield as a Sonic and punishing the Mario, laying down and living a long life on this last third stock. This is huge. This is huge for this Sonic player to rack up this much damage on the Mario. Oh, comes in for another hit. Big stuff as the kick out of the Mario is going to miss. Misses a grab. The Mario. Oh, unbelievable stuff out of Luther Games so far. Great, great play. Oh, and the stock will go.
Luke finally finding that kill, and I think that's a really important kill to find. If you go down 1 stocks to 3 against Sonic, you're probably going to lose a lot of motivation to finish out that game. Sonic is a very annoying character to play against just because of how fast he is and how fast his moves are. He can go in and out, and you can just try so hard to get the kill, but it can be hard sometimes. So good on Luke for finding that stock. Gonna have to find some of these more combo moves, these back airs, up airs, dash attacks, to try to rack up this damage on Luther before dying. But unfortunately, losing that stock here, Luther Games up 2 stock to 1, looking like a good game for him right now.
Yeah, most certainly, Luther Games. This is big stuff here because so far Luther Games has found a way to control the stage and control the pace of the match. Been very, very fantastic stuff. Dashing back and forth, Mario in and out of that shield, trying to connect. Oh, but can't. The Sonic is just too fast. The homing comes in and connects. This is big. Oh man, Sonic back and forth as Mario is desperately trying for a grab here. We'll get it. Sonic is just way off the stage and there's a flood right there that will work. That is huge.
That is a huge kill for Luke, because this game's pretty much even right now. Only about 3.5 minutes into this game. Game's pretty even. Last stock scenarios can be pretty stressful, though. So both these players going to have to sit back, be patient, try to find the moves where they can.
Wow, yes, and Luke has gotten back into this thing, has chipped away at the damage, but now Luther Games connecting. The cape and the fireball will almost connect, but man, Luther still with control of the stage. Great ledge guard. Oh, fantastic stuff. Luther getting off the stage, kicking Mario down, and will take that first stage. That was a big one for LukeMaster.
Yeah, Luther Games had an incredible game there, and I like to point out something he did at the end there, because I thought that was really important to winning that game. As we saw, Luther Games actually had a roll read onto LukeMaster, stood back, waited for him to roll, hit him with the F smash, edge guarded with the forward air off stage. Pretty simple, basic kill, but it was all because of that really smart forward smash read on stage. So good on Luther for taking that, coming back with a vengeance this week, taking the game 1.
Yep, no, you're right. I misspoke there. It was Luther who took that stage number 1. That was huge. And, you know, as we talked about, the Sonic, the improvement in the Sonic, right, out of Luther. Okay, so we saw it was kind of some struggles with the Sonic. That was last week, I do believe, against God of COD. Is that what we talked about, I believe? And so now to see Luther kind of come into his own with the Sonic, and again, against a Mario who, as you kind of described, a character that floats around the map a little bit, right? It's another kind of like lightweight and very mobile character. but not in the same way that Sonic is. Sonic is more dashing around the stage as opposed to floating around the stage. And I think that that is an aspect of it that makes Mario a little more vulnerable. What do you think, Quam?
Yeah, I agree completely. Sonic is different in his mobility compared to a character like Mario. Because
Mhm.
Mario has a little more aerial drift, can maybe float around a little more with some moves in the air. But Sonic, he's dashing in and he's dashing out. Even though Mario is a fast character, he's probably going to have some trouble keeping up with Sonic. And Luther really using that match of knowledge to his advantage to keep LukeMaster in a bad position.
So do you think Luke, do you think Luke stays with the Mario? I mean, we always talk about this. Character switch is always a distinct possibility, right? I think that there were, for me personally, I saw that there were maybe just a couple of grabs that were missed in there and a couple of things just positioning wise maybe to work on, but it was a pretty even matchup all the way through. What are your thoughts whether Luke sticks with the Mario or does not? What do you think?
I don't know too much about LukeMaster as a player yet. He has yet to play on stream, but I
Mhm.
liked how the Mario played. And as we saw, that was a last thought game, but unfortunately it did not go the way of LukeMaster. But I think the Mario was pretty good. Lay down some good damage, got some good combos. I would like to see him stick with this Mario for at least the next game. Maybe if he
Okay.
loses the next one, considering a switch. But switching after game one, especially after a game that close, I
Yeah.
think it's okay to stick with the same character.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely and totally agree. As we get back onto the stages here, folks, we have it again. Mario v Sonic. Let's get into it. What a classic battle here in Nintendo Land. I love it.
Luke
Ooh,
Games starting off with that "Let's a Go" taunt at the beginning. Love that. Classic Mario. Mamma Mia, going in there, jumping through, already throwing out these hits too, getting lots of big hits on Luther immediately. I'm pretty impressed by his ability to adapt. And this stage is also a particularly good one for Mario, so probably coming in with a little more confidence.
most certainly. And you think that's because of the extra platform there in the middle?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yoshi's is pretty well-known good stage for Mario, just because it's easy for him to use moves like up air to combo into each other, land on the platform, and just get those good extensions. Really good stage for building up damage with Mario all around.
Nice, very good stuff as we see these two colliding in the middle of the stage. And now Luke up for the first time in this set today. This is very, very good stuff for Luke coming out in this stage number 2 and laying down damage early. That's a big stock to take off of Luther Games as Luther is trying to connect here, middle of the stage. A big kick sending Mario off, but nice recovery out of the Mario. Sonic back and forth. The dashes come in. Oh, this is fantastic. The kicks, but can't connect quite enough. The damage is just not coming as quickly.
Yeah, for sure. We saw Luke take control of that game pretty early, and don't get me wrong, he still has a stock lead here, but Luther Games kind of taking a little more pace control here, standing underneath these platforms, spacing out Luke when he needs to, and seals out the kill right there to make it an even stock game. Really good adaptation from Luther Games after a start that maybe didn't go his way.
Most certainly. And Sonic, this Sonic, definitely, you said, adapting very well as the percentages continue to climb for Mario. This damage is being laid down. Another huge kick from the Sonic. Oh, but Mario going to return one set. I'm going to answer with a boot to the face right there as Sonic goes flying. A nice recovery with the up B. We'll get back to this stage and desperately wants to get another stock off of the Mario. 118% for this Sonic. This Sonic is ready to go flying with any big smash. But man, doing great stuff here. Is Luther ranging out the Mario?
For sure, really using Sonic's speed to his advantage. Like we said, dashing back and forth to try to keep Luke on his toes. Luke almost getting the kill there, but Luther Games staying alive, making great use of that spring recovery too. Very creative recovery. Luke not able to track him down this time. Mamma Mia gets the kill from the top platform. Great kill. Luke up a stock again, feeling probably great things right now. It looks like his confidence is definitely showing through.
Most certainly, as now the percentages climb again. A couple of more big swings from this Sonic, and we will be even up on stocks. But man, Luke is doing a great job now of ranging out the Sonic. They're figuring each other out. A big side smash, and bam! There goes the Mario. We are even up one stock apiece. Ooh, these two are getting into it, trying desperately to get the other one off the stage. Oh man, Mario and Sonic, what a classic battle, Quam.
Yeah, both these players really doing justice to the Mario-Sonic battle. Such an even game. Both players taking the advantage over one another, and it just keeps going back and forth. Such an even set. They're really scrapping with each other too, both just throwing out these moves. Luke tries to go for an early kill with the up B. I like it, but unfortunately does not connect. Now Luther Games in a little bit of a better position.
Most certainly, 80% apiece. In and out of shield they are. A big kick from the Sonic, and a big smash from the Sonic will send Mario screaming off the stage, and that's another one for Luther.
Both these players so evenly matched, but again, it was Luther who was able to seal out that last stock, and it was with that F smash. LukeMaster air dodged into center stage. Luther caught him with that F smash. Beautiful kill, and wow, what a good set so far.
It's been fantastic. I mean, honestly, look, we're looking at Luther sitting here. It is at match point, right? We know that. So this very well could go a 3-0. If it was to go that direction, that would not at all tell the story of this matchup between these two players. This is a very, very, very good battle between these two. Luke and Luther are playing extremely well, right? They are very evenly matched. And I think as we talk about kind of the storyline, we mentioned it before at the beginning of the stream, is that we're in the middle of this season, right? We are at the midpoint in this season. Each of these players with 2 losses, right? They want to take this point in the season and make it a turning point, right? Make it that moment where they realize, okay, all right, I can turn this thing around, put together a couple of wins, and take big strides towards the state tournament. You know what I mean? So this is a very important matchup for both of these players, and you can tell with how intense the battle is on the stages.
For sure. Both these players have locked in, and they want this win. We've talked a lot about matchups, how the characters flow, how the stages work, but having your record be 2-2, I feel personally at least, can be kind of a turning point. Being up 3-2 with your record feels a lot better than being down 2-3. It's easier to continue on that winning streak once you get this win. So both these players, you can see on the screen, are so hungry for this win. And even though Luther is up 2-0, and very well may become a 3-0, this is one of the closest sets I think we've seen on stream this season, and I love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they are going pound for pound. It really is. And there it is. No switch. I would expect nothing less. These two, it could go either way. Folks, if you like Super Smash and if your friends like Super Smash, get them on the stream. Get them to follow MNVL because the action is only heating up right here between these two players. Pound for pound, as we said, in the middle, on this edge of the stage. Mario doing a great job saying, no, Sonic, I don't want you back here. No, not even close. Sonic saying, no, I'm quicker than you, though. Let's get down to it as they fight for control in the middle of the stage. Sonic zipping back and forth. Mario just cannot connect with anything right now. Just jockeying for position all over as the platforms go away. Quam, what do you think at this stage, with those platforms in and out, what do you think that is going to have as far as an effect on this matchup?
Whenever the platforms are out, I would expect LukeMaster to make better use of the combos. Mario's up air is a great combo tool in the air, and those platforms are going to be a great way to extend them. When the platforms are gone, however, Luther Games is probably going to have a bit of an advantage. Sonic can just dash back and forth and be kind of undeterred by what Mario has to offer.
Most certainly, and yes, it makes it tough with as quickly as the Sonic moves can make it tough to land that super jump punch. Big stuff here out of the Sonic. Oh, but Sonic gonna lose a stock? No, not quite. The Flood will connect, but it almost works to the advantage of this Sonic and turns around and takes a stock off of the Mario. What on earth was that recovery, Quam?
It was a very, very smart recovery for sure. Luther Games coming back to stage, putting that reversal onto Luke, and now already dealing 33%. Luke not giving up, though, saying, I'm going to take that stock right back, and take the stock back he does. We're seeing an even match once again here.
Certainly, most certainly, Luther finding a way to take at least a little bit of an advantage on this Mario. Luther says, I want to end this, and I want to end it now. Zipping back and forth across the stage. Mario trying to get underneath to land one of these up Bs or do some sort of damage to this Sonic, which is just dancing all over the stage, up and off the platforms, in and out of shield is Luther. Trying desperately again to lay down more damage, get even further ahead on this Mario, but the Mario effective use of the shield yet again. Oh man, they just back and forth, these two.
Yeah, absolutely. Both these players going in, not hesitating with the moves they're throwing out. I don't really know if Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Big smash attack from Luther Games. Going in, definitely punishing Luke right there. Had he hung back, maybe shielded, maybe wouldn't have gotten punished as hard. But I think that's one instance where he actually got punished for going in a little hard.
Yeah, most certainly. And, you know, that's been an option so far, but not now, as Luke is, again, look at these percentages climbing. The fireball is going to come out, but Luke having trouble connecting and laying down much of any damage on this Sonic, who is just playing with the Mario up in midair above this stage. The platform's not doing the Mario any favors, and now Luke already nearly at 100%. This Sonic is going to town on this stage. Unbelievable. It's fantastic stuff out of the Sonic, coming in doing the damage, and this Mario is just moments away from elimination.
Luther Games has done an incredible job of keeping Luke in the air. He was in the air for probably 15-20 seconds there, and Luther Games didn't relent. But speaking of not relenting, Luke taking Luther Games down to his last stock. This is going to be his set stock tonight. Really going to have to be smart about this one. But we know Luther Games absolutely not relenting here.
Yeah, most certainly. Mario is going to have to be picture perfect and frame perfect with every single move. Sitting at 140%, Luther Games 40%. These two fighting for control of the stage. In and out of shield comes the Sonic and lays down damage on the Mario. Again, 157% for Luke, who desperately wants this win to keep himself alive in this matchup. Oh man, we'll get back to the stage just barely to get a nice little kick in there on the Sonic, but Sonic gonna send him sailing again. 174, Quam.
174, he's going to die to any hit at this point, and we see Luther Games going for so many smash attacks, just really trying to find this kill, but Luke is not making it easy for him. He's holding onto the stock so well and still racking up this damage.
Oh, no way. Will Luke get another connection here and take out this Sonic? 180 to 100%. What is this matchup, folks? It is absolutely nuts on the stage right now. 190%. What is that? And finally, the Mario goes sailing. Luther will take the stage and take the set. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Luther and this Sonic just taking out LukeMaster. But man, it took so long, Quam.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a big breath of relief from Luther there. That last stock took so long to take. He probably held on to that last stock for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and at 189%, finally sealing off that stock with a forward air, catching Luke's landing back onto stage, but oh man, did it take a long time to get there.
Yeah, I mean, and Luke hanging on. I really thought Luke had a chance at it. And again, you know, I mentioned even before this stage, we have a 3-0 here for Luther, but it doesn't tell the story. It doesn't tell you just exactly how close and how tight that was between those two players. It was fantastic stuff. GG's to both. GG's to both players in our first matchup of the night. But that Mario was right there. And I thought Luke played so well at the end of that third stage, just carrying the damage. I mean, that damage was well into heavy character territory. You know, those are the sort of percentages that you see a Donkey Kong, you see a Bowser living at like all the time, and it's just whatever. Luke made it seem easy there at the end, especially with the Mario, to kind of dance around. But that Sonic doing enough damage over a period of time, that's kind of classic Sonic play, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Sonic's not a character that generally gets early kills, so as a Sonic player, you got to be prepared for those high percentages. Not getting phased by it, not getting undeterred. Had LukeMaster actually taken that game, I think it would have been really hard for Luther to come back from that one. Seeing his opponent live to 180, but not being able to finish it out, pretty discouraging, but props to Luther for taking the 3-0. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from both players.
Yeah, I mean, what an annoying place to be in. You said it, right? Just kind of frustrated, like, man, you like why won't you just go? Why can't I get this stock? You're at 170, 160, 180%, right? You get in that position, it can be frustrating as a player. But keeping a cool head is Luther with that Sonic, and again, coming off of a loss last week to come back onto the stream, right? Perform this well. That's that type of mid-season fight and that mid-season spirit that we are seeing out of some of these players who really want to claw their way back towards the top ranks of MNVL. It's been fantastic stuff so far, folks. Thank you for being here. Tell your friends about the stream, obviously, and make sure you are following MNVL on all social media. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to have Knight of the Dark versus Same in our second and final matchup of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tonight, folks. Don't go anywhere.